Alright, morning guys. Yoga, the great return, day two. Day two, when you start an activity, you may want to know that you can continue and how much space do you need to start an activity, because you may end up enjoying it and sometimes they can be a mental block. So we've got a width of 70 centimeters, roughly by 2 meters, as defining a bit more, that's a bit of a margin. You can almost say 80. I would say 80 centimeters by 2 meters gives you a margin. That's if you want to do pretty much all yoga asana. Hatha yoga asana can be done in 70 centimeters by 2 meters. So there we've got something that is space efficient. It's space efficient. Okay, so the top mat here, because I have kitty cats here, we need to paw protect, scratch protect, and we also need a little meditation sponge. This can get another covering as we start working through it. Place to sit, Zazen, Padmasana, come on Padmasana, on, off, a camping mattress. If you've got a camping mattress and you want to leave your mats quasi in position, you do need to lift them up. So your mat is your portal. Your mat is your rectangle. Like on a rebounder, your rebounder is your circle, the place that you can go to. You can step into that portal and you step out. It's like going for a shower or something. You have a space. Your rectangle is about teaching you symmetry inside yourself and to quieten the mind. So developing a quiet mind is part of the yoga journey. Okay, so channel disclaimer there just so that we understand what's going on there. This channel at this point in time, at this point of the yoga journey, who knows how it may be sometime in the future, is not a channel which is going to have comments on it. That's because commentary from human beings can be a tremendous distraction. So if you wanted to go into that yoga journey and you wanted to say, right, I want to quell my self-commentary, because we also come in and we work with our negative self-talk. Our negative self-talk is part of what we deal with in this rectangle. When you climb into the portal, you can leave your negative self-talk for a while. So when is chatter good and when is chatter not good? Do we want chatter? Will chatter be beneficial? Certainly, in a social media format where the drivers for other content creators may be entirely different, that will make perfect sense. Commentary is what drives the channel. Part of one of the drivers. People enjoy interacting. They're there to have a cup of coffee, talk to each other. Those are those kind of channels. This channel right now is a different kind of channel. It's more of a diary kind of channel. It's more about me checking in with myself and reconnecting on a journey that is fundamentally about finding that guru within. That is what yoga understands, that we need to also develop our insides. And to develop our insides, as well as sometimes too much noise from the outside can be detrimental. So every person's got to think for themselves, what's going on for them, what's working for them. It's a rectangle, it has boundaries. So we also as human beings are constantly developing those inner boundaries and rectangles and triangles and pyramids and shapes which all have a very profound enlightening effect and a connection to the earth. So we have the kitty cover. So I'll leave this semi in place to try and, as we're going to go through this, so that practice is available between bouts on the chairs in the computer room, in the day job, then when having it out, having a place to set up. So if you do have a space where you can create your own small studio space, practice space, maybe we should rather talk about a practice space because the word studio is too grand. Can you get a little space of your dwelling which you can make 80 centimeters by 2 meters, a space where you can roll your mat out and Bob's your uncle, you're away to go. You're away to go. Okay, so there's going to be different kind of mats. Your mat is your first, here's your relationship. Your relationship is with your mat, with your rectangle. Your rectangle is really a place that you can come to and grow. Not just in the body, but whatever that journey is, it will also grow with the internals, the soul, the spirits, the light bodies, the various doshas of the human being. There are various, we're like onions. Okay, so it helps with the onions of the body. Okay, different kinds of mats, different kind of surfaces. But step one, so we're going to talk a lot in depth about different kind of mats. But you do want to develop a relationship with a mat. If on a Saturday you decide, okay, you want to come and try some 38 degrees, 26 poses, 2 breathing exercises, is that what you're up for? You want to do it, okay, you have the investment, you help with the heating of the place. That's really what the charge is about. I must emphasize, again, I'm a yoga student, I'm not a yoga teacher. This channel is about developing that relationship, getting over the final hurdle, getting my certificate, yay. Then I can really talk to you guys about all sorts of wonderful things. So that's about how much space you need. Surya Namaskara A. Sun Salute A. Sun salutations are not beginning yoga. You need to have enough flexibility in the hip joints, the hara, the whole sacrum area, for the flexion that is going to happen in the lower part of the spine. It is very invigorating. A sun salutation is very invigorating and quickly moves through the whole system, the whole bodily system, warming up the body for deeper asana, more static asana. So sun salutations can be done in quite a kinetic way. When I mean kinetic, that would be in the vinyasa style, flowing, one breath per pose, moving, kinetic, versus more static, taking the various pause points in the sequence and doing 5 breathing, either Ujjayi breathing or deep breathing. Ujjayi breathing with a constriction of the epiglottis to warm up the heat. So this will come in time. What kind of breathing, depending on what kind of practice. We'll see different kinds of sun salutations. Slow ones, faster ones. The deeper the winter, the earlier the morning, the more slower the first sun salutation is. The body needs more time. In summer, one can be more kinetic more quickly. The seasons impact the human system as well. So beginning yoga class, 26+2, is the foundational class that will assist anybody in developing and deepening and being able to do a sun salutation. It is a long sun salutation done over 90 minutes, one big sun salutation. One can think about 26+2 just like that, one big sun salutation. with a few esoteric little stops in between. Nice little pauses, investigating various parts of the spine, repeating it twice. Everything is repeated twice. This morning, because I am on day 2, and in the morning, one is pursuing a yogic lifestyle, one is trying one's very best to do yoga before having breakfast. I'm going to repeat that. One of your goals is to do some form of yoga before eating. Okay. Didn't say you can't have a coffee, but I did say no eating. You want to be hydrated, because with yoga we always want the stomach to be as empty as possible in the various stages of the day. So this is the beginning of the day, it is the morning. Facing a very, very hot day here today in Pietermaritzburg in KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. Very, very hot summer's day, reaching past the solstice into the drawing end of summer. Northern climates, the winter will get more severe. In southern climates, the summer will be more severe in its tail end. Alright, inhale breath, reaching up, fingertips to the sky, lengthen. Bring the hands together. I'm going to trace the center line. There are a couple of ways to do this. This is obviously not a swan dive. Just tracing the center line, letting the head be heavy. My hamstrings are incredibly tight. On the first one, lengthening the head for Uttanasana B, lengthening out straight. Exhaling into Uttanasana A, trying to get the head heavy. Bending the knees as I come down. Becoming aware of the hands or the fingers spread or the thumbs facing each other. Stepping back to establish a high plank position. How does our high plank feel? One's got to use. This is where the video, even with yourself, you can use your camera to check in with your poses that you can't see when you're working solo, when you're working hermit style. A little bit of a sway back. Here I'm not going into chaturanga directly, I'm taking my time. Oh, tremendously stiff. Looking up, going gently. Alright. Yoga for the rotund. Yoga for the post-50s. Sports men and women. Oh, trying to reach up Uttanasana B, lengthening out with the crown of the head. Exhaling to fold. Knees are bent because the feet are together. But still trying to get that lengthening. I can hear now into Tadasana, move my feet hip width apart so I can deepen that back stretch. Deepen the back stretch. Crown of head into ground. Drishti, tip of the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now a bit more faster. Knees down. Toes, beginners style. Not a fist. Keeping those elbows close to the body. Chin and nose, just gently. Scrub the Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. For the first one, come back into child. We bring a child into the flow of the Surya sequence. We come into our tabletop. One could go for a few cat cows in this position. And to do a variation, adopt the rule of 3. Curling the toes back, Adho Mukha, the downward facing dog. Here we can definitely see that my hamstrings are very short. I've been playing a lot of racquetball, squash based for the last 10 years, and they have definitely shortened the hamstrings with a lack of practice. Yoga's been quite on the back burner, but cometh the hour, cometh the master, cometh when the student is ready, the master will appear. The student has most certainly got short, stiff, tight hamstrings, and we're going to see if this yoga journal is going to assist in a little bit more flexibility coming back for later life, which have been taken away by very vigorous, short burst, high sprint activities. And relax, crown of head into the ground. Up we go. Okay, so nothing in this yoga channel is meant to be instructional, it is a journal. My student number is 11259 with Trifocus Fitness Academy. This is a journal. I'm practicing videoing. I'm sharing my interest and love and passion for yoga by creating this yoga journal in preparation for getting my certification. And there's a lot of heat that is generated very quickly. That is a start to the day. If your day is rushed, doing 1 is 1 more than 0. That is a start. So starting is good. Shot guys, wishing you a happy day for the rest of the day further. We'll be checking in with more content later. How's buddy? How was that yoga? How was that yoga? Was that yoga like just tippy-toppy, tippy-toppy, tippy-toppy? Hey, we did a sun salute. Yoga day 2. Yo, yoga day 2. Yeah, I know. What are we gonna do? Yoga day 2. Yoga day 2. Are you just gripping your little scratch box saying, are you, I'm a dragon. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm going to play. I'm going to scratch. Am I scratching my chin? Scratching my chin. Okay. Alright. Okay. Dad Cat, that was all incredible. You did a whole thing. Alright. I also want to do the yoga. I do want to do the yoga. I so want to do the yoga. Alright. Wishing you guys all a great day out there.